are now tuned in to my main man Dubs. If you want that garbage, go somewhere else. If you want that music that matters, he came to the right spot. Hey Dub, talk to him.
This is not for the weak-hearted. Ever since the beat started, the flow switched up from...
What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some more news concerning Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. And this is about the road, the pathway to these guys' possible showdown. And the path, the road is hard. It's a hard, difficult road. And the reason for this is because Tyson Fury has to, we know, fight Deontay Wilder again. And Anthony Joshua has to fight two guys. One, which is Kubrat Pulev, the once beaten guy, was beaten by the same guy that he had all types of problems with, which is Vladimir Klitschko. And the undefeated new kid on the block, WBO #1 ranked contender, Alexander Usyk, and ex-undisputed cruiserweight champion, Alexander Usyk. Now, if I had to compare the two guys' road, I would say that Anthony Joshua has a harder road by far. Why? Because he's fighting two different guys with two different styles, and then there's all types of possibilities of a fight with someone else for undisputed. Anytime when someone offers you something or an opportunity given, it's always harder to focus on what's in front of you. And that's with anything. That's just not with boxing. That's with all types of things. Just think about what's happening at work. A lot of things, someone tells you, hey, I will give you this if you do X, Y, and Z. You're worried about this instead of X, Y, and Z. You're not worried about what's ahead of you and how hard this could possibly be. And then what you find out, X, Y, and Z, is one of the reasons why they probably told you you'll get this, because this is something that it might seem easy, but X, Y, and Z is very difficult. Okay, that's X, Y, and Z is Kubrat Pulev, which is a guy I think people are sleeping on, and Alexander Usyk, a guy that people are he's a guy that people sleep on because they haven't seen him, but they don't know what his advantages could be in the heavyweight division, being a smaller heavyweight, what he could do in the ring. Okay, so, and people forget, Andy Ruiz gave Anthony Joshua his first loss and a lot of problems in the first fight. But that's from being a smaller guy. Because if you notice, Anthony Joshua's punches, he would target him in a certain way. But Andy Ruiz is not there. And look, Andy's not 6'2", bro. He's about 6 foot tall. I'm 6'2". You know what I mean? And when I run into this brother, I'm going to show you guys. He is not 6'2". There's a lot of people that it's what you called build weight. A lot of actors do it. They might say, hey, I'm this height. I'm 6 foot. No, you're 5'9". You know what I mean? I'm 6'5". No, you're 6'2". These type of things happen, especially with celebrities, because it's something with height that people get, they compare that or like to structure that with notoriety. The taller you are, you know what I mean? The analogy of it all. Okay, so that's what we really have in this situation. Anyway, Tyson Fury, on his end, he has to fight Deontay Wilder again, and people still forget. Yes, he beat Wilder, I think, twice. However, Wilder is a dude that you can't overlook either. Why? Because he has raw power. And if you sleep on that power, he can put you out. And a lot of people say, oh man, well, Tyson Fury took his best punches. No. Tyson Fury knew the punches was coming, and he knew the dangers of it because he'd been dropped before. That's what gave him an advantage. Okay? The first fight, he was just learning what type of punching power this guy has. For all Tyson Fury knew before the fight started, yeah, that one-trick pony, he's just a farce. But he learned in the 9th and the 12th, this guy can hit. So don't count Deontay Wilder out just like that, especially if Tyson Fury is looking ahead of Deontay Wilder. If he's looking ahead or past Deontay Wilder, this is what we can have. We can have a flip-flop. Boom! Because it's always, this is heavyweight division, people. One punch from being away from everything that you just accomplished. So the roads to these guys being together in the ring are still hard, but by far, Anthony Joshua has the hardest road. It might not even seem that when they fight if he wins, but everything is, hindsight is 20/20 after a person wins. Oh, I knew he would win. No, you don't. We don't know until it happens, people. But anyway, the road to Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. You guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. You guys can Counterpunch. Peace.